Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to Diamond Dragon Lady. My name is Ariel, and this is your January 2024 monthly overview reading. We're going to get into your month ahead. We're going to look at your basic energies and what is going on with you. I am also an astrologer, if you haven't been with my channel for very long. So we will also mention some of the astrology patterns that are going on for this month of January to just give you a heads up on some of that. But Capricorn season is very good for Taurus. It is one of your fellow earth signs, so I always feel like the new year starts out pretty well for you. And don't forget that Jupiter, the planet of abundance, expansion, and blessings, is in your sign through the end of May. So you still have that definitely working in your favor right now. So let's see what your main keyword, your main energy is, Taurus. Ooh, and we have passion, so absolutely starting out with a fiery energy for this month. This could be passion for a relationship, passion for your profession, passion for the arts, passion for creative self-expression, but you may feel very fiery. I will also point out that Venus, your ruling planet, will be in the sign of Sagittarius for this month, for most of the month, and it will be firing you up for sure, because Sagittarius is a fire sign. So that will definitely encourage you, especially to be a little more social, more extroverted, more outgoing. After the transit of Venus in Scorpio, it's certainly a big change. Scorpio is much more mysterious, secretive, and introverted, versus Sagittarius is definitely more joyful, expansive. This could be definitely a month where you expand your social circle. You could end up talking to, people that really end up helping you out a lot. It could be very lucky associations or chance meetings. So very, very positive there as we start this out. Let's get a numerology card for you next. And we have, oh, not a surprise, leadership. Look at this. So Taurus, we have the number 81. Number 8 is the number of the year. 2, 2, 4 adds up to an 8. So it is a definite year of manifestation. But you add it with the 1, and that's very much your own self, your own identity. You may be bringing to completion some leadership positions. And I notice you can't help but see these two colors. And those cards are matching very, very beautifully. So I think this is a kind of, even though it's a cold time of year for a lot of the world, I feel like you're going to be warming up quite nicely. And I do not know what is going on with my camera. I see that in the lens, that it's like really going in and out of focus. We are still with Mercury retrograde, guys, so maybe that's part of it. It has not been doing that until this recent round of readings, so we'll just hang in there and see what it does. It's doing it again. Oh my goodness. Let's get into some crystals and gemstones and see which one are best for you to work with, Taurus. And we have the chiastolite. So this is the energy of your ancestors, your passed on loved ones coming through. It is also a very strong root chakra stone. It has this naturally occurring, cross-shaped pattern in that stone. So it's a really interesting one for grounding. I almost see this as like, the four corners, east, south, north, northwest. It's like bringing you into centering and balance. On the bottom, we have the obsidian, another very strong root chakra stone. I love obsidian. It is one that I wear frequently because it's so good for protection energetically. It's very good for grounding again. So you've got 2 root chakra stones this month. So I'd say this is a month of grounding, centering, stabilization. May not be a whole lot of traveling necessarily going on. You might be kind of staying rooted in one place, and that may be very good for you at this time. But really, if you have any issues around feeling, uncertain or kind of shaky, this is a time to really ground, root, stabilize, feel yourself very connected. with the earth. That's always very helpful. And Taurus, you are such a super, very, very in tune, earthy sign. You are so in tune with the earth and the balance of nature. So you're very good at getting grounded, even if you get off center. Let's get into next a guardian or spiritual guide. Which one will be the best for you to work with for this month of January? And we have Sekhmet coming through. Beautiful. So we have fierceness. Wow, destruction and then rebuilding. So she is all about, it's a little bit of tower energy almost, because you're going to be taking something apart and putting it back together. And we're noticing a pattern here. Look at the colors. Look at these warm root chakra colors, guys. Definitely, there could be something, and that may be why you need to work on that root chakra, because there could be something this month that is really coming undone, but it's doing that so that other things can come together, Taurus. So anything that happens during the month of January, it is for your highest and best good. If it's coming apart, that means there's something even greater that's meant to come together. It's also meant to ignite your passion and your leadership, to make you a fiery, inspirational kind of figure in some way, even that's only to yourself, right? You may say, well, what if I just work for myself? I'm an entrepreneur. I don't have employees. But this could be just you being in a leadership position. But if you do have people that that you guide and you lead already, you could be stepping it up in a very, very big way here this month. So now we're going to get into your tarot. We will do a full Celtic cross, and I always clarify all my cards to get deeper messages for each one. And I do apologize for this camera. I see it just going in and out of focus. So if it's driving your eyes crazy, just put the just put the sound on and just listen to the reading instead of having to try to look at it. I'll try to get the focus issue sorted out. There might be a setting that accidentally got bumped or something about it. All right, wow, so center card, Ace of Pentacles. It doesn't get more earthy than that. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So it's all those coins here, Taurus, all your energy coming out. On the top, we have the Nine of Cups. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So in the center, yes, heartbeat of the Celtic cross, the main central theme is the Ace of Pentacles, the, cultivation of abundance. This to me is a new offer that has very positive manifesting potential. Honestly, I feel like the aces are always that sort of gift from spirit. And like I say, with the energy this month, there could be some things that are, coming apart, or you feel like, you're not sure how they're going to work out. But, Spirit's saying anything that I'm giving you this month, it's all a gift, even if it seems like a gift in disguise or a blessing in disguise. And on top of this, we've got the Knight of Cups. So part of this offer could also be a romantic offer. This could be a couple of things for different Taurus people. Keep in mind, of course, as always, these are general messages, so take it as it resonates to your personal situation. But this could be a little of both. You could be getting financial offers and gifts, or you could also be getting love offers and gifts from somebody that you feel very strongly attracted to, or they feel very strongly attracted to you. So yeah, this can literally be like, a gift from a loved one, a gift from a romantic partner, a potential romantic partner. So which one, works out, or even both. It could be financial offers, romantic offers. Sounds pretty good to me. So in the immediate past, Taurus, we do have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you have had to be very careful around your finances. You've been very maybe cautious of spending too much. This can also be a card where you play things close to the heart because you don't want to get hurt emotionally. So it's one of those cards that really, it encourages balance between, giving too much or giving too little, opening up too much, opening up too little. The Judgment card is here, so I feel like you've been weighing those second chances. Judgment is those resurrections and rebirths. So, you may have gone through a very, very challenging time or big transformation in the immediate past, or, even before that. And it's led you to kind of be careful about how much you invest and how quickly in someone or something. So just take that into account as you're moving forward. Into the immediate future, as the month wraps up, this is the Two of Pentacles, more Capricorn energy coming and going. I do feel like, again, you're very focused on balancing things. You're very focused on not working too hard or too little. For some of you, you might be working too much sometimes. This can be that life-work balance. So again, take that as to your personal situation. If you feel like you've just been working yourself too much, right? That can be a time where it really says, it's time to slow down a little bit, Taurus, and relax. Or vice versa, if you feel like you need to speed things up at the job where you might have been taking some downtime. And we have the Ace of Cups. Wow. So, Taurus, you're weighing some choices. Partly of finances and partly of the heart. This is huge. Wow. To me, the Ace of Cups coming in with this card is kind of saying Spirit could be offering you a really beautiful potential love match or partnership or some kind of deeper spiritual joy. And you're kind of weighing it like, is this going to throw off my work? Is this going to throw off my balance? Because sometimes when we really fall in love or when a kind of heart connection happens, it can throw our balance sometimes temporarily. And you don't want that to happen right now because you're like, I'm really focused on work. I'm focused on my coins. I'm focused on manifesting. But part of what you're manifesting could also be love, because look at this. We've got this, Knight of Cups, love offers next to the Ace of Pentacles, which is those financial blessings. And then we've got the Two of Cups, which is the balance of finances, the balance of work and life. And the Ace of Cups, which is that romantic blessing or spiritual blessing coming through. None of that's bad. I mean, this is just really interesting that you're getting both these kind of love and financial offers and potential blessings coming through at the same time. And you might feel a little bit like, oh my goodness, how do I balance all this? I do feel like you've been wishing, though, for this for a while here, Taurus. We have the Ace of Wands on the subconscious energy. This is what you're kind of feeling deep within. That's that fire energy. That's that passion, right? This is what you've really been subconsciously wishing for, is like, I wish I had a bold, brand new, fresh, fiery, passionate, romantic, sexy new beginning, right? Whether it's a personal glow up, a brand new, wonderful relationship, greater passion and fire for what you're working on, right? It's like you really have wanted all that to start happening, and I feel like it kind of is, and it might be a lot at first, right? You're kind of like, oh my goodness, is this going to throw me off? But it really is ultimately for a lot of good things coming through. I feel like, again, anything that temporarily throws your balance off or maybe feels like it's going to knock things apart is truly meant for your best good. Let's get a clarifier on this Ace of Wands. But 3 aces already here, Taurus. It's a big month. Yeah, don't overthink it, right? With the 8 of Swords. It's like you could really get in your head about this when it actually starts to come through and manifest. So don't overthink this, Taurus. It really is blessed, even if it feels like a lot. And it might feel like a lot because we've got all these aces, and aces are big moments in life. On the top, crowning this red message from Spirit, is the 9 of Cups. So this is, to me, Spirit just saying, hey, we've heard your prayers. We've heard your wishes. We've heard your dreams. We know what you want, and we're working on helping you to manifest this. So don't be surprised when it starts to come in, when it starts to move in your favor. And we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this is just things rushing in, right? This is those ideas. I feel like, you know, from your lips to God's ears kind of thing with this. It's like you've been speaking what you want, and Spirit's been hearing it. It's like, yeah, we got it, we know. Let's get into some advice, Taurus. What a powerful looking month. Pretty awesome. All right, ooh, the Chariot. Two of Swords. There's definitely some decisions here. King of Swords and the World. Fabulous. There it is. There's that Jupiter energy. We know. We know. Oh my goodness. All right, so the Chariot, suggested approach. Keep it moving forward. Don't get stuck on things. Don't overthink. If good things are coming, accept them. Take them in. Keep going. It's meant to be. To me, the Chariot is a card of personal self-development, personal growth, attaining more wisdom, understanding your subconscious needs, your emotional needs on a better level. It does speak to some level of emotional maturity, right? It's balance too. Like we talked a little bit about that. There's that energy of needing to balance and ground and center. You know, the Chariot always has the black and the white horses drawing the Chariot, and to me that's the yin and the yang, right? The masculine, the feminine, the two sides of everything, right? So it's really about balancing the two. And there we have the Ten of Swords. Yes, I do feel as well, since it's a suggested approach, it's like it's really encouraging you to move on beyond maybe a painful cycle that ended. Could have been recent, could have been, you know, further back, but the Ten of Swords is a difficult cycle that's come to an end. Sometimes included things like betrayals, backstabbing, people letting you down in some really painful way. But it's over, right? That painful ending, that painful conclusion has come full circle, and it's definitely time to let it go deep within your subconscious. Easier said than done, I know, but this is that's your suggested advice for January. So, Two of Swords into the what you need to know. There is a decision you'll have to make. Try not to procrastinate over it too much, Taurus, right? If there's something you've kind of been overthinking when it comes to, you know, a bold new beginning in life, it's time to go ahead and start to make some choices. Don't let it stagnate to the point that you miss the opportunity. And look at that Chariot coming back again. Oh my goodness. Yes, see we go. Here's those horses. It's time to move forward from something. It's time to make the choice. Definitely try not to stagnate this month, because with that Jupiter energy on your side, this Chariot energy on your side, this is Cancer energy. We just had that Cancer full moon at the end of December. So I feel like this is really spurring you on to greater growth, to greater advancement of your self-awareness. It's a real, again, it's a leadership card, just like this, you know, it's like you're putting yourself in that leadership position. Hopes and Fears is the King of Swords. So I feel like with this, it's like you're hoping that you keep a clear and level head. You're hoping that you make the best plan. He is the master strategist, right? Aquarian energy with an eye for the future. So, you know, I wouldn't invest a lot of worries about it. I do see a tendency to get, you know, a little bit caught in your head or concerned about, you know, these new things that are coming in, but I would not let yourself go to the more worried side of it. Instead, I would use your logical mind. It's like you put all the information together, you make the right choice for yourself with your head and your heart. And we have the Three of Cups. You may have some very good friends that can help you to make even better decisions, right? You may have some very trusted friends that have consistently given you good advice in the past, and you may be leaning on them this month. Not a bad idea. Going into the outcome, absolutely love to see this because it aligns so nicely with Jupiter being in your sign at this time. To me, this is good luck. It's coming out of stagnation. There is an incredible amount of movement in this reading. We have 3 out of 4 aces. We have the Chariot coming out twice, which is amazing. And it's both of your advice cards. Suggested approach and what you need to know is the Chariot. It's like you're moving, you're going. Things are coming out of stagnation. And it might feel like a lot right now, Taurus. It might make you feel kind of shaky. That's what I really sense. But it is meant to get you fired up, to get you passionate and ignited about life again. That leadership card is like you are meant to lead. It's time to step into that position. Don't be afraid because you're meant to have all this. You're meant to go up to that next level. And look at that moon. Yes. It's like the moon is Pisces energy, and it can be a little confusing and overwhelming sometimes. And I would say even if things don't make complete sense to you just yet, wait, right? Because those lunar phases have been important for you. Obviously, the Chariot's coming out twice. And I think too, by the last, the later part of the month of January, we'll have the full moon in Leo. And so I think a lot of things will make sense or more sense by the end of the month. But if something feels a little confusing, don't stress over it. Give it just a little time. On the bottom, we have the Ten of Cups on the 2 bottoms of the 2 decks, and we have the Knight of Wands. So yet again, movement, passionate, energy going forward. Ten of Cups is a beautiful card of happy outcomes, good relationships, happy relationships for sure. There is a lot of love in this reading here for you. I think a lot of things that you've been wishing for are starting to come into clearer view. And even if they're not all happening or, all manifesting this month, they're definitely on the way. It feels very, very positive. So again, Taurus, don't be afraid to step into those leadership positions. Don't be afraid of the passionate new beginnings that are coming towards you. And don't be afraid to make decisions and leave the past in the past when it comes to painful old endings. It's time for some closure here. You are leveling up for sure. Let's get an affirmation on this reading for you. And look at this. Oh my gosh. It just can't get more, okay? We have the Jade Emperor here. Leadership energy matching up. Oh my goodness. And more. Look at this. We had the Chariot card twice. And there's a Chariot in this card. Oh my goodness. You are being called upon for leadership. The Jade Emperor is helping you to overcome barriers. Fuse your ambition with virtue. Employ your power with honor and wisdom. Move forward with unstoppable momentum. Success is inevitable. Taurus, you have had some of the nicest readings. I know it's partly that Jupiter effect. When Jupiter is in your sign, things start to really pop off. But y'all, I love your readings lately. They give me such a blast of good energy. So I would say, in spite of anything that might, like it says, even barriers that might be in your way, just push up against them a little. They'll probably fall right over. Like, you don't need to worry about, obstacles or things that temporarily delay you, because I feel like y'all have got a date with destiny, and no matter what you do, it is coming. Very exciting reading. I hope to hear from you in the comment section. Let me know what's going on with you. And for any of my Taurus folks that you feel like, all these good things haven't come yet, or you don't know where they're coming from, keep talking to Spirit. Keep aligning with what you want to see happen, because boy, they are listening right here. So Taurus, have a wonderful January, and I will be talking to you again very soon. Take care.